What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Agrarian Skies 2. Oh yeah, guys. So as you can see, I got some sand in my hand, got some sand in the sifter down there. What I'm trying to do is get a way to get food a little bit easier. Currently, we were able to make this flour using the mortar and pestle, but in order to do anything with this particular flour, we need to turn it into dough, which requires salt and fresh water, and that's kind of a pain. So I want to skip that step. I want to go directly to our grindstone here. And in order to do that, we just need 3 smelted smooth stone, or colored stone, whatever. 2 pieces of cobblestone, this wooden gear, which is just 4 sticks, it ain't nothing. And then we need 3 pieces of quartz. So you get the quartz. If we click on this and we go over here to the recipes, we can get quartz by sieving sand, and it's a 17% chance for the Certus Quartz Crystal or a 1% for the charge. We don't really care which, just as long as we get the quartz. So that's what I'm doing right now. So I've been over at our cobblestone generator over here, and I've been smashing it with the hammer, making a whole bunch of gravel. So with the gravel, I can just go ahead and pillar up. Just like so. Just make a really tall thing, especially if it's daytime. It doesn't matter. If it's nighttime, you might get mobs spawning at the very top of this thing, but we're not going to go up that far. So I can just kind of get down to this water, just like that. I don't want to go up too tall right now. I don't want to actually accidentally kill myself. But anyway, we can just go ahead and smash this, and we get sand. And then with the sand, we can sift it, and hopefully we will get our Certus Quartz crystals. Now, another thing you guys told me in the comments, which I completely forgot. It's been a long time since I've played with Ex Nihilo and all of these other mods that are in like this mod pack. I know I did Crash Landing directly after Agrarian Skies 1. And yeah, so I was pretty familiar with the mods, but it's been like 6 or 7 months since the last time I played one of these maps, so I forgot a little bit of things. So yeah, one of the things you guys told me that I could do was take bread and smelt it into toast, which I completely forgot. It does require a piece of cobblestone or charcoal to do that. I'm sorry, a piece of coal or charcoal to do this, but I think it's worth it because you can actually get better nutrition out of the toast instead of the bread. Now, somebody else was saying that we could take this and turn it into a bread sandwich somehow. Is it just 2 pieces? What is that? Oh, a toast sandwich. That's a nourishing meal. This is a nourishing light meal. I'm not actually sure if that's much better or not, but anyway, we'll just stick with the toast for now. Hopefully when we get this grindstone all made up, we will be able to make a whole bunch of bread. Pretty easy. 1 piece of wheat will turn into flour, and we'll smelt that into bread. So that's basically what we're looking at right now. So I just need to go through and sift a bunch of sand. We just need 3 pieces of the Certus Quartz. I don't think we've collected any just yet, but I'll keep going. It's like about 1 out of every 5 or 6. We should see a piece if it's 17%. But yeah, let me go ahead and do this, guys. I'll sift a little bit more of this, try and get our Certus Quartz, try and make a grindstone, and we will be right back. Alright, that didn't take too much longer. I was probably at this for another minute or 2 since the last cut, but we did get 3 of our Certus Quartz crystals. So let's go ahead and try and make this recipe real quick. So yeah, like I said, I've already made the wooden gear. We should have everything in our inventory if we shift click. There's a quartz grindstone, nice. So I guess we'll just stick that little fella, oh, we can't because I have a ladder here. We'll stick that right here. And I did make the wooden crank, which is 5 sticks in like an L shape. So let's go ahead and stick that guy right on top. So I'm not sure if this recipe actually works. It shows an NEI, so it should work, but let's just go ahead and try this out. So I just put that in there, and I just spin the wheel. I think it's 8 times, and then that should, well, maybe it was less than 8 times. And that should turn into flour. Okay, very good. So the uses for this says that we can smelt that into bread. Is there anything else? Nope, that's it. We can smelt that into bread. So that is way easier than taking the flour, this stuff right here, taking that. Let's see, what is the recipe for that? We take the flour. This is the other way of doing it. Yeah, we take the flour, put it into a mixing bowl with water and salt, and then we get dough. And then the dough, let's see, smelts into the bread. So this is way easier. I'm fine with spending a little bit of resources on that to make sure that we can get food a little bit easier this way. So let me go ahead and take my wheat, and put that in here, and we are going to crank it out, make some flour, get some bread going, and fix our hunger situation. So yeah, let me do this, guys. Obviously, it's a lot of fun. If we can get this automated, that'd be great, but I don't think you can automate this particular machine, but yeah, that should be a good early food source. So let me do this and we'll be back. Alright guys, so I have gone through and I've smashed a bit of sand and a bit of gravel. I've sieved sand, and I've smashed more gravel into sand. I think the next thing we should probably look at doing is getting a smeltery. We have collected a little bit of these ores now. They need to be smashed down into like their smallest bits or whatever. But yeah, we're definitely going to need to get a smeltery going. So in order to do a smeltery, we're going to need grout. And in order to make grout, we need gravel plus sand plus clay. So I think we still have a little bit of the clay balls. We can make the individual pieces of grout. Let's see. Yes, we have 9 of those. Okay, so how do we make the grout with the smaller recipe? So that's 1, 1, and 1. So that gets us 2 of those. Okay, so let's go ahead and make as many grout using this recipe as we can. So there's 18 pieces of grout. The next step, I think, is we are actually going to take some of the sand. Let's take, I don't know, 5 pieces? Yeah, we'll just take 5 pieces here, and we will smash that into dust. It just got done raining. I guess I haven't slept for a couple of days, but all of our barrels just filled up full of water, so we can just go ahead and add some dust to those, and we will get some clay. Whoa, careful, don't go off into the void. Yeah, we'll get some actual pieces of clay, and then we can make more grout this way. So let's go ahead and do that. And there's 50 pieces. What are we low on? Oh, we are low on sand. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 gravel. Okay, we should be able to do one more recipe. I really don't know how much of this stuff we need, but it's not super expensive. So there is almost a stack of grout. I kind of feel like we need more than that. When we smelt this, what does that turn into? 1 seared brick. Yeah, I think we're actually going to need a bit more of that. I thought in previous packs we could get seared stone by melting down stone. Cobblestone? Is that... Yeah, cobblestone turns into 18 millibuckets. That's actually not too much. Just looking through the recipes here. I'm not really sure what else we can do. So we can get seared stone buckets. Yeah, maybe what I was thinking is you can put those small stones in the crucible and get seared stone that way. Maybe that's what it was. I don't know if that's still a thing. I didn't see that recipe in here anywhere, but sometimes the Ex Nihilo recipes don't appear. Yeah, we got plenty of bread now. This is awesome. That grindstone, definitely worth it. Okay. So let's go ahead and start smelting up our grout. Yeah, I think I'm actually going to try and farm a little bit more. We have some more water over here. Actually, what I think I need to do... Yeah, we lost our bucket last episode, didn't we? Pretty sure. Oh, we have another piece of clay in here. Pretty sure we did. So let's go ahead and smash that piece of clay that we have. We'll go ahead and make another clay bucket so I can fill up those barrels manually using our infinite spring unfired clay, and we will put that in here to use the rest of the fuel from the furnace. Hopefully we have enough. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and smash a bit more gravel into sand, sand into dust. We'll make some more clay. We'll keep building up on things. I'll go ahead and smelt up our grout. Yeah, we're gonna need some charcoal for that. Yeah, I'll go and smelt up this stuff, and we will be back, guys. Alright guys, so all that smelting has completed and we got a bunch of seared bricks now, almost 2 stacks worth, so that should be pretty good. I just upgraded our pack here to the latest version 1.1.4, I think. It was just released like 20 minutes before I started recording. This book was in edit mode, so I had to go into the configs and turn that off. But let's go ahead... whoops, click here to show quests. Click it. Let's see what quests we have that we need to do today to complete some stuff here. I was kind of looking for where the smeltery was going to be along this stuff, maybe under Sky Farm. No, that's literally farming stuff. Storage wards is not going to be there. Assembly line? Nope. Peas and trees, applied energistics. Yeah, I would have thought it would have been under this one here, but I don't see anything that looks like a smeltery just yet. Unless molten stone, is it? Okay, anyway, so we were looking at this mossy repair before, and I was looking at how to create the ball of moss. What I didn't do was read the book here. So yeah, it says making mossy cobble requires a barrel of water sitting on cobblestone and a lot of waiting. Eventually the water will leak out and moss will grow on the cobble. Right. So I don't remember if you can do that in like a 3x3. Let's go ahead and pick up these barrels. These are all empty. I've removed all the water by turning them into clay and things like that. I'm curious if it's just the one directly underneath it or if it's like a 3x3. So I want to just do this real quick, and we'll set one right in the center. And let's grab a bucket of water. I've been doing a little bit of farming here too, using up some of the seeds that we had laying around. Yeah, so like I said, I'm not sure if it's just the one directly below it or if it'll spread out to like these ones in a 3x3. We'll figure that out. I know the book says directly below it, but yeah, I want to find that out for myself. Okay, so let's put the cobblestone back. Let's see, what else? I have farmed some trees. I got some saplings. Yeah, I went ahead and I turned that into dirt, and then we placed some more dirt around. So we got rid of most of the slabs except for this guy right here. We need one more piece of dirt to completely fill that in. But yeah, so can we do any other quest besides that mossy one? Let's figure that out now. Workshop table. The workshop table can have up to 4 modules inside in any combination of furnace or crafting table. A crafting table module can be upgraded into the auto crafting table. To have extra storage space, a furniture module can be upgraded. So this wants us to make all of these different things. Auto crafter, solar generator, charger. I'm seeing things move around. Okay, that's all inside the mob trap over there. Yeah, that had me concerned for a second. Okay, so this will give us a fuel efficiency. Workshop table. What is a workshop table? Have we even made one of those? Or is that just a crafting table? There's a production table from Steve's workshop. Maybe that's what this is. Okay, hold on a second. So a charger. This requires iron, redstone, and this upgrade. Okay. Well, we still don't have our ores online, so maybe we should just go ahead and get that smeltery going. I think what I want to do is build out a little bit further. Should I do it over here by the cobblestone generator, or should I go out this way? I almost feel like we should have a section specifically set up for farming trees, since this is kind of inconvenient here. Yeah, let's actually just go ahead and get rid of that. That'll be our final piece of dirt. I kind of feel like we should have a section for farming trees, which we might go out this way. So maybe we should build like a little workshop area over here with the smeltery. I mean, it's next to the cobblestone generator, kind of makes sense. So let's look at doing a smeltery. So we need the smeltery controller, which is a bunch of seared bricks. So let's go ahead and start making some of this stuff so we can get the smeltery going and we can start smelting down ores and doubling our ores. So we need a smeltery controller. I know we're going to need a casting table for sure. I think we're going to need a casting basin eventually. We probably don't need that right now, but that's fine. What else do we need? Smeltery drain. So do that and that. I believe we're going to need the seared faucet. Okay, so a V of these things. Okay, I think that's all the basic. Well, there's also the tank to hold the lava. Do we want to do the seared window? Or do we want to do seared glass or seared tank? This requires glass in the center. Do all these require glass? I think they do. Okay, do I have any sand left over? Okay, let's go ahead and smelt up. Yeah, I'll just smelt up 8 of these. That's fine. We can make more sand. It's not a scarce resource. Just it takes a few minutes to get it all going. So we'll do that. I think we're just going to build the seared tank since that's the cheapest one. Just uses 1 piece of glass. Wait for this to go. And got it. Okay, so just like that. So there's a seared tank. So this is all the basic pieces we need. Everything beyond that, I believe, is just the seared brick. So we need 9 of those for the base. I don't know if we're gonna have enough to do this? Let's just go ahead and make it all. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and lay out a spot over here. We might even move the cobblestone generator. It might make sense to have that over here and like the smeltery on this side, something like that. I'm gonna do a few things off camera here, try and get some things rearranged, and we'll be right back, guys. Alright guys, so I spent some time here and I got some things set up. So I built out a platform so we can have our cobblestone generator right here. I made a whole bunch of extra cobblestone so I could put these fencings around. We got our smeltery laid out here, so we have our drain right there, our faucet, and then a casting table. And on this side, we're going to replace this seared brick with a drain, and we have a casting basin. I put our crucible over here. I moved that from over there to here. And I got some cobblestone melting in it right now. Let's see, we have our smeltery controller and our seared tank. The tank still needs lava in it in order for our smeltery to do anything, but we'll get there in a minute. I moved our chest over here with the super item frame on there, just keeping our cobblestone. I accidentally made too many slabs, unfortunately. That takes a lot of time. Our oak barrel with the water in it. Water 90%. Why is it? Does that evaporate over time? Huh. Water 90%. That's weird. Oh, maybe it actually uses a bit of water when it does the moss stone. That might be it. Anyway, yeah, so we have the oak barrel here, and this piece of cobblestone turned into mossy stone, so it does work in like a 3x3 area at least. Yeah, I assume that water leaked out and did that. That's why I was at 90%. I never noticed that. Okay, I did build like a subfloor down here. Originally what I did to even get this started here is I just broke out a slab right here, put some water down, just built down a couple of blocks and then placed down a floor. This floor, the sub-basement or subfloor, whatever, this is all with the right side up slabs or whatever, so it's unspawnable. So we don't need torches down here. So underneath the crucible, I set up this guy right here with a torch under it. We did this so I can actually replace the torch with lava, which I think we're about to do. In fact, let's go sleep real quick and we'll get that done. So it'll speed up our cobblestone to lava production a little bit more. I believe the best thing you can do is use netherrack. We might look at changing that over in the future in a little bit. So I'll just stick my water down here for now. That'll kind of spread out or whatever. So we'll grab a bucket of lava out of our crucible. We'll get rid of that torch. And hopefully I can place that. There we go. So now our melting speed is 2x. With the torch it was 1x, so the lava doubles that speed. So that's pretty awesome. Let's grab that water back. Cobblestone generator. Instead of having the water flow down into the void, I just stuck a slab right here to catch it so it flows down one block and it doesn't spread all over the place. So yeah, I've spent a little bit of time here just kind of getting things laid out and kind of figure it out a bit. One thing I'd like to do is get a crucible automated, which means we need a way to get cobblestone into here. A quick and easy way would just be to build a hopper, have it pointing to the crucible, and just fill it all up. Beyond that, I saw there were item transfer or item nodes. Wasn't there? Maybe they removed that in this update. There were item nodes in here. Oh wait, no, here they are. Here they are. Transfer node. That's what they're called. Yeah, there's transfer nodes in here that we can make. These are from extra utilities. With the world interaction upgrades, we can go ahead and automatically generate cobblestone. I think that's what I want to do. In Agrarian Skies 1, I don't think they had the world interaction upgrade, so it's like you make one of these and then you can start automatically generating cobblestone. So now they've... I assume Jaded Cat, the author of this mod pack, thinks that these are now balanced, so these are now in here. So we'll probably look at those. We still need to get redstone and make these sorting pipes or whatever. So yeah, there's still a bit of crafting involved with that. But now that we have this set up, we need to continue to feed our crucible cobblestone, keep that lava supply up. I want to start using our smeltery, so we need a full bucket of lava to put into our seared tank here. We are almost there. Just about. Still need to get rid of my water. I'll just kill the source block. And there we go. Now our smeltery actually has lava power, so we should be able to start smelting things. So let's take a look at the resources that we have collected so far. Yeah, broken aluminum, broken iron. Now, before we actually jump into this, I think I had mentioned earlier that the quest book was set into edit mode. What I had done is I downloaded the server version of this pack. I manually update my stuff. I don't use the cursed voice launcher or whatever. So I downloaded the server stuff, and it didn't have, like, for instance, the mini map in the upper right-hand corner. But I got that all sorted now. We got the quest book going. Another thing I noticed here in the quest book is this hand grinding thing that we did at the very start. We didn't get credit for this, so I need to break these items. Is there anything in here? No. I need to break these items. And let's pick this. I believe it should say that it's complete now. Yeah, detection task. So that's going to give us 8 bones, reward bag, or a full heart. I feel confident we have 6 lives right now. So we got a good reward bag from that. Let's go ahead and open this. Ooh. Imp skin. Well, I guess that's not that great, to be honest. I've gotten some decent armor from killing mobs at our mob farm. Protection 4 and breaking 3 helmet. Just golden leggings, and then feather falling boots. So I guess I could put on a little bit of extra protection here. I think, what is this? Protect? Yeah, I think that'd probably be better than the gold. Well, the gold actually provides more, half a shirt more down here. So I think we'll stay with the gold. Yeah, let's go and throw that away for now. So yeah, I was looking in this book earlier. Actually, let me put this back before we get too sidetracked. And where was it? Was it this one? Metallic Collection? Yeah, this one wants us to make iron ore gravel, which is good because this is on the road to processing our ore. So let's make one of those. Iron fragments. So we got that done. Crafting task. Oh, okay. So I just detected we had the broken iron ore. The crafting task is now complete. So it wants us to hammer that into crushed iron ore. We need 4 pieces. So let's set that down. I do believe I need to make myself another hammer. Let's just make one of these really quickly. There's that. Oh, yep. I was going to make a stone barrel. Let's make the stone barrel. That's for later. So we'll do this and that. Okay, so let's hammer this guy. That gives us the 4 crushed iron ore. Perfect. So in here, yeah, we got to scroll through this more. So ore dust. So we'll combine this together. That gives us sand. So we don't have the detection task for sand, or did we? No. Okay, so it just wants us to hammer this down into the dust. There's 4 pieces of dust. Right, so now the quest book says we're done, right? 1 iron ore dust, and that's going to give us 4 more. Okay, so that's pretty cool. We just knocked out 2 of these tasks. Lumberjack. You're probably very tired of chopping down trees by now. Luckily, once you have some redstone and a bit of stone, you can create a machine that will use Tinker's Construct tools to chop trees. Place saplings, a hatchet, and fuel, charcoal or coal in the machine. Okay, that's pretty cool. Stone chopper. Curious. I've never used one of these before. This is from Progressive Automation. Stone axe. Furnace. Smooth stone. Aha. So maybe I should get some smooth stone going. We'll look at building one of those in a minute. Oh, I don't have any stone over here. All my cobblestone is right here. We still don't have a lot of this. I would like to get this automated. So we'll put that in here. And just a piece of charcoal will work. So let's get that smelting up for a little bit later. Okay, so now that we have iron ore dust, we should probably take a look at all of our resources here. So there's some more crushed iron ore. So I can go ahead and take this stuff into the iron ore gravel. Now you want to make sure you put this into the gravel, because when you break it with a hammer in the gravel form, it goes into those other pieces, and you can combine that into the sand. But you have a chance of getting more than 4, and that's why you want to do it. So it's like a doubling effect almost. So right there we got 9. I had 4 in my inventory, so we got an extra 1. So eventually we'll get enough of this where it's going to produce extra ores, and it's definitely going to be worth it. So let's just go ahead and break the rest of these guys. It's 22, so we have a couple of extra pieces here. So same thing with sand. The sand will turn into those dust pieces, and you get a chance of getting extra ones. So we'll just go ahead and do this real quick. And we will get a chance to smelt up our first bit of iron. Oh yeah, that's awesome. Okay, so we got 12... 13 iron ore dust. Okay, now I'm thinking about it. We're gonna have to actually cast a mold. Yeah, we're gonna have to make aluminum brass. Kind of getting ahead of myself here. So we're gonna need a seared brick to make an ingot cast. So we'll stick that there. What else do we need for the aluminum brass? So it's copper and aluminum, I think. So we have copper and aluminum. Let's get this going here. Crushed aluminum, crushed copper. So we'll have to do the same thing. Just go ahead and put all these into their gravel form. We will smash those and get those all smelted. Yeah, once we get the aluminum brass, we can make the ingot mold, and then we should be able to get some things going here. Let me go ahead and get the aluminum brass made, and we'll be back, guys. This copper ore dust takes a little bit longer to smelt than the aluminum, but I put 3 aluminum dust in here, 2 copper ore dust, and there we go, molten aluminum brass. We still get a little bit of copper left over, but that's fine. So we'll take the molten aluminum brass, and we will pour it over this seared brick, and that should make us a mold for ingots. Wait, does that kill? Wait a second. That's never broken the ingot before. Maybe that's something that's changed in this pack. Unless it fell through. I don't think it would have fallen through. No, it's not down here. Very weird. I don't think I've ever seen it do that before. Okay. So let's go ahead and sleep a little bit. Yeah, I've been getting some modifiers on my pick from mining. Let's take a look at that real quick. So it's got haste and reinforced 2 on it. It's got lapis. And I think it got an extra stonebound. No, maybe that was my Madoc. This thing has gotten so many things. It's got an extra quartz on there, a beheading, maybe some more lapis. Didn't that say 103 before? Now it says 117. I don't know why it says that much. But yeah, it's at 9 attack damage. This thing, it says the skill level is godlike, so that's pretty cool. I don't know where the maximum of that skill goes, but yeah, as long as it keeps adding buffs to it, I'm fine with that. Okay, so we now have our ingot cast. We can stick that there. And we can get out the rest of the stuff like this copper. We'll probably want those. So let's go ahead and pour copper. And another one. Nice. Iron ore. Let's go ahead and just put the iron in there. We can do 9 at a time with this size smeltery. If we build it up bigger layers, we can do more than that. So yeah, I'll probably look at expanding this out in the future as well. How's our crucible doing? It's got a full bucket of lava in there. Let's take that out. And we'll put in 4 more pieces of cobblestone. Yeah, getting this automated definitely is something I want to do because this is just a bunch of tedious stuff. Like mining cobblestone to make lava, to put in here, to use up. Yeah, we'll get this all automated. This will be really awesome. Right now I'm having a great time doing a lot of this stuff manually. So let's see. If we look back at our book, was there anything else that we needed to do? Molten stone. Let's take a look at this real quick. To get lava, you'll need to melt stone. To melt stone, you'll need a crucible placed over a heat source. Currently, your best heat is a torch. Porcelain clay. Okay, so we need to make some porcelain clay. How do we do that? Porcelain clay. So that's clay plus bone meal. Well, that's pretty easy to do. I don't think I have any more clay. I believe I used it all. Oh no, we got 1 little piece of clay there. That's not enough. Okay, so let's take some sand. We'll smash that into dust. We'll make ourselves a little bit of clay. Let's grab another one of these barrels. I don't want to mess with the one that's currently making our moss stone. So we'll grab one of these. Just do this real quick. And where's our dust? Okay, I think we need 1 more. And there's 8 of those. Nice. We got some bones on us, so we can just do this up real quickly. Okay, so is that all this quest needed? Was just us to make that porcelain? Aha, so Crucible, we've already made that. We're way ahead of the buck. Lava, we've already done this. So that is going to give us the reward of 2 aluminum brass ingots. Well, if I would have known that, we could have done it this way, but that's fine. So beyond that, we're going to start unlocking a lot of other things here. Mycelium, whoops, open. Yeah, we need to get ancient spores, so we're going to have to get grass going, netherrack. I believe we can get netherrack by putting lava into a stone barrel and putting some redstone in there. So we might be doing that sometime in the future. Auto mining. Nether quest. Ooh. Find a surprise. I'm not sure if I want to go to the nether after checking out the nether in Agrarian Skies 1. We're probably going to wait until we get a jetpack before we do that. Now, the reason why I made this stone barrel earlier, oh, we can't put any more stone in there, is because I wanted to make some obsidian. Currently, I am mining this cobblestone, and right below that cobblestone is more stone, and it mines at the same speed. So I want to put a piece of obsidian right here, and probably one right here down below. So no matter if I'm mining and look away for a minute, I'm not going to make a hole into the void. Also, what I've been doing is kind of like standing here in the middle and letting the cobblestone form underneath me. But I definitely don't want to mine down into the void either, because that would be a mistake. So yeah, we just need to wait for a little bit of cobblestone to be, or a little bit of lava to be made over here. Let's put this down right here. That should be fine. Actually, what I'm going to do, I'm going to steal this source block. We'll put that here. I'll grab a little bit of water. This is just about done making more. And if you put water on top of a stone barrel of lava in it, should turn into obsidian. Yep, I'll have to replace those torches. Just right click it, and now you got obsidian in your inventory. You don't have to worry about mining it, which is good. And I'll put a torch here too. So this is just about done. So let us remove this piece of cobblestone. And I think I'll replace this one first. So we will do that. So I can stand here and mine down and not worry about accidentally mining into the void. So I do want to make another one of these eventually. I'll probably do that off camera. I guess we can put that back. We'll grab this and stick that there. There we go, nice. So now I can just stand here and mine straight down and not worry about falling into the void. So that's good. Yeah, I'll probably want to put another obsidian here so I can stand back here and do the same thing. Alright, so that's done. I see there's a spot back here that needs a torch. We'll get that going. Our iron has now been completed. So I do want to get another drain over here to fill up that casting basin. For now, I guess what I could do, let's go ahead and just swap these around a little bit. Casting basin will go right there. And now I can pour a full metal block at a time. So I'll pour out 9 ingots worth of molten iron that'll harden, and then we'll get ourselves an iron block. So that's a quicker way than doing it 1 ingot at a time, in my opinion. But yeah, like I said, I'd like to get another smeltery drain made and another seared faucet so I can have that over here as an option without having to break it every single time. Alright guys, so it looks like we are reaching the end of the episode here. But I did notice one more thing in our quest book. We have 4 quests with unclaimed rewards. If I click the right way, yeah, Tinker Toys. I don't know why I didn't see this quest line earlier. I was looking for the Tinker's Construct stuff, but I didn't really see it. But yeah, we completed 4 of these quests. So we made all the smeltery stuff, and that's going to give us a gear cast. I'm not exactly sure what the gear cast is. I believe that might be new to this mod pack. So casting, we made a casting table. It's going to give us a slimy sapling and more aluminum brass. We did iron ingots. That's going to give us iron ore and an iron ingot. And it looks like that might be it. Yeah, okay, so we're going to have to grow that slimy sapling to complete the rest of these, well, at least to continue on here. Bronze and all this stuff. Yeah, we'll look at that in a future episode. Alright guys, that's it for this episode of Agrarian Skies 2. Hope you guys liked it. Remember to leave a like on this episode if you did like it, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.